So what is Litecoin? I mean, everyone that has been hearing about Bitcoin has heard about Litecoin, right? Well, Litecoin is an altcoin. Now, altcoin stands for alternative coin. Now, Litecoin was the very first alternate coin, and it came out in about October 2011. Now, for about a year, it had complete control of altcoins. It was like the only altcoin that was even kind of recognized. And then about a year later, so October, November, December 2012, boom, Litecoin, wasn't just the only guy in the game anymore. There were all these other altcoins coming in to play game, right? So, what makes Litecoin so interesting? Well, first of all, it is the longest lasting Litecoin. It has some advantages. Now, the whole reason behind Litecoin was, well, we need a faster blockchain. So in Litecoin, the blocks mature every 2.5 minutes. So in Bitcoin, it takes 10 minutes for a block to mature. Nope, not that in Litecoin. 2.5 minutes. So it's pretty quick, and that was kind of the whole reasoning for Litecoin. Another main difference is Litecoin uses script mining, where Bitcoin uses SHA-256. If you don't know, that's more of an encryption type thing. So Bitcoin's based off encryption, but Bitcoin is not encryption. So just to keep those differences aside. Now, Litecoin really has always been noted as being the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Now, it's debated whether this is true or not, but one nice thing about Litecoin is for every Litecoin, there are 4 Litecoins for every Bitcoin. So there will be 84 million Litecoins eventually once time runs out. And where Bitcoin there's only I think like 21 million and some odd number, or maybe it's just 21 million exactly. So a 4-to-1 ratio, just like silver is to gold. It's not the exact ratio, but it's the ideology behind it. Now you might ask yourself, well, what makes Litecoin so interesting? Well, Litecoin has a major advantage. And what people don't realize is, yeah, the price didn't really start escalating until about February 2013. It stayed below $1 before then. Litecoin has also been the first cryptocurrency to break the $1 mark. So that makes it a pretty big advantage. Now, let me let you in on something. Why is Litecoin so awesome? Well, in my opinion, that's pretty awesome. Litecoin has an amazing advantage, and this is what it is. First of all, it's the original, so everybody knows it's going to stay. No matter what, Litecoin, all the other cryptocurrencies fail, Litecoin will still be there. Litecoin has the second largest market cap, but what really drives Litecoin. I have been talking about these ASIC boards forever on my channel, right? These new mining boards. Well, guess what people used to mine before they had ASIC boards? GPU miners. And guess what? Now it's not cost effective to mine Bitcoins with GPU, graphic processing unit. Well, guess what? Litecoins you can mine with GPUs. Now, Litecoins you can't make ASIC boards for, or at least not right now, because Litecoins also use up a little bit of your RAM, so you have to actually have a somewhat functioning computer. You can't just have a board set or FPGA boards. But Litecoin really has been attracting all these people who previously mined with GPU are now shifting over to Litecoin because it's now profitable for them to mine Litecoin, where Bitcoin's kind of lost its price ratio because people are spending so much money on power to mine, with their GPU. It's not cost effective, and the efficiency versus an ASIC board or an FPGA board just doesn't show up. So that's the main reason I think Litecoin is so propelled. But it does have some advantages. I mean, to have a 2.5 minute block, creation rate, pretty awesome. And the fact that there's more Litecoins than Bitcoins, now actually right now they're about even, but eventually there'll be 4 times more Litecoins than there are Bitcoins. It's kind of an advantage just like silver is to gold. Most people use silver because gold is so expensive. So it's that cost derivative. Now, Litecoin, one of the interesting things is the addresses. Now, they have 33 strings, and that this could be either letters or numbers. But every single Litecoin address starts with a capital L. I just find it kind of interesting because that means if you see an address and it has an L at the beginning, most likely it's a Litecoin address. And that's a key feature that Litecoin has that I really, really like, because it's kind of, with all these different cryptocurrencies floating around, it's like, man, that's Litecoin, and you know it because of the address. So kind of interesting. Now, prices have been fluctuating. I think its high mark was like $4, and now it's down to $2, or $2.90, $2.93. So, is Litecoin going to come around? Now, one thing that makes people think it is Mt. Gox in April announced that they are going to start accepting Litecoin. Now, some of the exchanges like BTC-E already accept Litecoin, But if Mt. Gox, which takes 70% of the trade orders for Bitcoin, was to start accepting Litecoin, it's predicted that the Litecoin price could easily break $10. So Litecoin's kind of looked at as the cryptocurrency, the alternate coin that's undervalued right now. So that's why so many people are mining everything right now, is because they see a potential value coming out of Litecoin. I gotta say, myself included, I think it's possible. I think Litecoin will follow Bitcoin in pursuit. If Bitcoin goes up, you always notice Litecoin goes up. And it is a reason because Litecoin is tied to the Bitcoin price, exchange. But Litecoin is the most attractive cryptocurrency there is. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, look up, Litecoin mining. A lot more people are starting to Litecoin mine. So is it just people are mining, or is it the Litecoin is really starting to achieve market capitalization? Who knows? Thanks for watching.